Alrighty, welcome back. We are on episode number 64 of Divinity Original Sin, Part 1, the Enhanced Edition. Last episode, we began exploring the cemetery, and we came across the Graveyard Madman, and he summoned a whole cadre of those little bomb guys that like to run into you and blow you up in their suicidal tendencies. But we were able to defeat them without dying, and we leveled up to 10. So now we'll head back here. We picked up some new equipment, but yeah, we'll head back up here and see what's what. We should be able to get through all this without a problem, but I'm not sure about that.
The cologne of victory!
Okay, let's see, can I... Keeps triggering that go off. Yeah, I don't know what that trap's... Alright, heading on. So now we're heading up to here where everything died. Let's go ahead and take her for a little ride. Okay. Use barrel. Okay. Let's take that.
Here lies Vissar, soul stolen by the Miramac. Fear him.
Miramac.
Here lies Miss Anthrope, who said she'd rather die than socialize and went to live among the wolves.
Misanthrope, huh? Got some gold up here.
Final resting place of Bree. Insert something cheesy.
There's some gold.
Here lies Eric. He ruined everything. Here lies Terry the Gravedigger, buried by an amateur.
Oh, we found a book too.
Here lies Joe, Sicil's worst shoemaker. He never knew when something was afoot.
There was a book that we found, something about trolls. Where's that at? Huh. I thought there was something about trolls. We found a book somewhere. Who got that? Huh? Where'd it go? I know I saw something. It said something about trolls. Oh shit. What the hell was it? Did I not pick it up? Well, that's weird. If we gave it to him on accident? Where did it go? Wonder if I picked up everything at that point. Let's try this quick save. Let's see if anything's on the ground. I know I saw something about troll language or something like that. was over here. So if we have it, I would have it, right? How to speak troll, zombie edition. Where the hell is that? What did I do with it? I guess I put it up and didn't realize it. There it is. How to speak troll, zombie edition. Grunt, Groof, Gra. You need to give me the troll toll. Grunt, Groof, Gra. Grrr, Grumph, Grump. Your actions displease me greatly. Grak. I understand that trolls must collect toll, but surely zombies are accepted. Graf, Rat. Death becomes you. One of your good looks ought not to waste his time with toll collection. Okay. Gra, oof. I'll remove your rotten skull and use it for kickball. Okay. Grimp. Perhaps you're right. You may pass freely. Grint, Gruff, Gra. Damn the gold, I'll kill you. Grab, greetings. Graph, take these coins. 100 should do. Okay. Alright, that's what that's about. Alright, moving on. Oh, let's check out these graves. Everybody stand back. Up here. We have a fight. Half-eaten zombie. Half-eaten zombie. Okay. Stunned. That was...
Here lies Vissar, soul stolen by the Miramac. Fear him.
Alright.
Here lies Miss Anthrope, who said she'd rather die than socialize and went to live among the wolves.
Seems that she... something popped out, but... it didn't show up. I wonder what happened here. Let's go back and undo her grave. Okay, let's try this again. Miss Anthrope. Let's see.
Careful now, that's a trap.
Okay. So I didn't even see that pop up. I don't see it on the ground at all. It's not there according to this. Or maybe she has to be near it to see it?
Hold! Our
Wow.
enemies have laid a trap.
That's crazy. Alright.
Final resting place of Bree. Insert something cheesy.
Bones.
Here lies Eric. He ruined everything. Here lies Terry the Gravedigger, buried by an amateur.
Seven grant us gliding power. I needed that.
Here lies Joe, Syceel's worst shoemaker. He never knew when something was afoot.
Old metal key. Okay.
Rain nurtures our land.
I'd prefer to drown my sorrows with ale.
Okay, so I wonder if one of these keys opens up one of the chests that we passed up over here. What do we have going on here? Water barrel. Barrel. Alright, just pick the fucking thing up again. Okay, let's go see if this opens up one of the keys. One of these here.
On the mend!
Does. We got another key. Will that open up this one up here? Does. Another key. Okay. So we're just going for different keys, huh? Okay. Let's go ahead and take care of this. Looks like some more stuff. We gotta get that.
Spirits of water, show your strength.
Okay, let's take her for a ride again.
Here lies Lady Cordelia Grain, whose hats were nearly too fancy. Here lies Fluffy, gone to the great litter box in the sky. Mummy loves you, Schnookums.
Mommy loves you, Schnookums. Okay.
Final resting place of Lord Josher Cheapskate Andrimo, who should have paid the stone carver. Here lies Raskadrik says, born a lowly goblin, died the 72nd mayor of Syceel.
Okay, 72nd mayor of Syceel, huh? Right, the honorific. What do we want? We want one. I don't think I can get that one. Yeah, he's gonna go romping off to that way, getting poisoned. I don't think there's gonna be a way to avoid that, though. Okay.
Spirits of eternal flame to my aid. What a deluge!
No traps.
Here lies Lord Walden, who requests that any speaking ill of him box their own ears. Here lies Baron von Thornlair, the finest poet in Rivellon.
Okay. So that's that for this. That up just in case.
Into the fray once more. Ah. Sweet relief. It never rains, but it pours, eh?
Alright, let's go up here. Okay. What, guys?
I'd prefer to drown my sorrows with ale.
Alright, let's bring these guys together and let's see what's going on with this. In fact, you know what? Let's go ahead and hard save here. Alright. Can I just go ahead? That would probably put me right in combat if I did that. Alright. Guess I have to talk to him. Alright, you know what? Let's take this and stick this anywhere but over there. Let's just do that. That seems like a wise decision. Okay. Well, we just read it. Graph. No. Grack. Grar, grump, grump. Okay, so let's just see what they all do. Grar, grump, grump. Grar, grump. That ends up in a fight. Okay, so that's a fight. Graph. He does not like the gold. It's also a fight. Graph graph. It's also a fight. Alright. Then we have Grak. Grimp. That's it. Grimp. Grimp. Perhaps you're right. You may pass freely. What? That's what I said to him. Graph, take these coins, 100 should do. You would think that would have been... and he said, grump, damn the gold, I'll kill you. Grar, grump, your actions displease me greatly. Okay, well, let's talk to him again, I guess. Okay, so I guess we'll just light him up then. Fired. Rushing. Alright, let's start the day. Seems like that should be alright. It's warm. Let's go ahead and launch a fireball that I can't launch because I'm stuck behind somebody.
Feel the burn.
Burn all that shit up.
Onslaught from afar!
West. Mark of death failed.
Gentle flight, crushing descent. In the footsteps of the brawler.
So, I wonder if I should even kill that guy, if you know the truth.
Soaking spray!
I mean, it seems like they went through a lot of trouble
My
giving me that
kingdom
language
for a
book.
dry shirt.
And then he just kind of like, okay, go away. Long dead troll. He was dead, though. Is that poison cloud gonna stay there? Okay.
I'm overheating here.
Okay. Okay. Moving on. Let's get her in the lead. Okay. Feels like there should have been something up here.
I've spotted something
Aha.
interesting.
Why didn't she see it the first time she passed by the damn thing? Makes no sense. Junk. Some yellow dye. That was one of the Jerome's. Alright, I walked all over that area and she didn't touch it. Makes absolutely no sense. Alright, this is gonna be territory here. There's all kinds of things going on over there. Alright.
Careful, comrade. I think I sense a sorcerer in yonder shadows. Ask away, my friend, ask away. Always helps to know a thing or two about who's covering your back against the gnashing hordes, eh?
Okay.
Here lies Nosgoroth, scourge of the Fifth Sea.
Okay. Locked. Azeroth, Scourge of the Fifth Sea.
Here lies Sinwil, who was allergic to vowels.
Sinwil.
Here lies Lady Bravey, a forgetful mum who had 2 babies, maybe. Here lies Sir Oops, whose mother loved him dearly, eventually. Here lies Jorret, a burden on us all.
Oh, hum.
Okay. Okay, everybody's here, happy. And moving on, let's head up this way.
Strange. Strange indeed.
There's something to it, isn't there? Go on then, Eb. Speak your piece.
Tweak! I'm almost certain I saw Ebenezer's old cat in the King Crab Inn. But that's impossible, isn't it?
Ebenezer's old cat and the King Crab Inn.
Strange. Strange indeed.
Brandon, Ebenezer, Quentin, Francisca,
Strange.
Claudia.
Strange indeed.
I wonder
Go
if they'll-
on then, Eb. Speak your piece.
Okay, they don't care about the rat. Alright, how many random lines do these guys have?
Go on then, Eb. Speak your piece.
Oh, there's a waypoint shrine. Let's go touch that thing first.
Strange. Strange indeed.
back up there.
Go on then,
Go on then, Eb.
Speak your piece.
Okay.
There's something to it, isn't there?
There's something to it, isn't there?
Alright, let's Quentin.
What a character that Ebenezer is! Preaches more passionately than a priest. Only he speaks against the heavens rather than for them. Quite curious, but I've grown fond of him and his eccentricities. I tend to avoid thinking of the life I used to lead. The life of a traveler, a sailor, a free spirit. Those memories would break my heart, if a heart I still had. For some reason he insists he doesn't want to go to the Hall of Echoes, to the afterlife. He claims we weren't cursed, but blessed to roam Rivelon forever. Most of us feel sorry for the poor fella. When we arrive, it'll be to the open arms of all our deceased friends and family. Can't think of a grander event myself.
Okay, that's Quentin. Brandon.
My word! A warm blood! Welcome to our abode of exile. Oh, and pay no mind to Ebenezer there. I think his ship is short of a few sails. The poor fellow. Oh, if only I could sail the sea again. The sea and the thrill of life. For some reason, he insists he doesn't want to go to the Hall of Echoes, to the afterlife. He claims we weren't cursed, but blessed to roam Rivelon forever. Most of us feel sorry for the poor fellow. Yes, the realm of the dead. If not for this curse, we'd have been there for more than a decade by now.
Oh, they have stuff on them. Oh. Francisco.
Come to listen to Ebenezer expound upon the virtues of fine wine and free love. They don't elucidate, but they certainly do entertain. I am but a restless ghost longing for eternal ease. A virtuous life I led, and I long to go to the Hall of Echoes. For some reason, he insists he doesn't want to go to the Hall of Echoes, to the afterlife. He claims we weren't cursed, but blessed to roam Rivelon forever. Most of us feel sorry for the poor fellow. Yes, the realm of the dead. If not for this curse, we'd have been there for more than a decade by now.
What a character that Ebenezer is. Preaches more passionately than a priest, only he speaks against the heavens rather than for them. Quite curious, but I've grown fond of him and his eccentricities. I am but a restless ghost, longing for eternal ease. A virtuous life I led, and I long to go to the Hall of Echoes. For some reason, he insists he doesn't want to go to the Hall of Echoes, to the afterlife. He claims we weren't cursed, but blessed to roam Rivelon forever. Most of us feel sorry for the poor fellow. Where the dead go to live a proper afterlife, a much more welcoming environ than this dingy cemetery, I'm sure.
There's something to it, isn't there?
It's Brandon, Francisco, Claudia. Okay.
There's something to it, isn't there?
Let's not talk to him yet. Let's do this move here. Save.
Come to listen to Ebenezer expound upon the virtues of fine wine and free love. They don't elucidate, but they certainly do entertain.
So we got caught, but there was no penalty. Alright, let's open up this.
There's something to it, isn't there?
There's something to it, isn't there?
Sneak. Alright.
Go on then, Eb. Speak your piece.
Okay. Oh. Okay. So that's a negative on that. Okay. No pickpocketing of the ghost. Let's talk to Ebenezer.
A mortal! Aha! Well, surely I don't have to tell you how much better a life or death here in Rivellon is compared to a dreadful eternity in the Hall of Echoes. Beats me. We're hardly the only Sicilians lost at sea, but there's some strange magic afoot of late. The dead can't seem to stay that way. We were all aboard a ship, headed from Arata to Fair Sicile, but upon our return, the lighthouse failed to shine its light. We were lost upon the rocks and flung far and wide upon the tempestuous waves. The name's Ebenezer. Pleased to make your acquaintance. You've probably been meeting some sad souls around here, but I sure as hell ain't one of them.
So...
In life, my interests were soft weathers, southern vintages, sun-ripened afternoons, and ample-fleshed companions. Each sense was a source of new and familiar pleasures, and I luxuriated in them all. As a ghost, I admit that many of those pleasures evade me, but Rivellon still smacks of life more than the Hall of Echoes could. Though half the fun of fun is sharing your exploits with an eager ear, you know? Oh, what I'd give to find my little buddy again. The best listener I ever had the pleasure of regaling. The final resting place for those deemed worthy of paradise. Paradise after life? Ha! Look around. Paradise is opening your eyes. Or in my case, gazing through the ectoplasm and seeing the wide, wild world around you. Can you imagine anything worse than being stuffed up into oblivion with the rest of the dead? Ah, give me tragedy, chaos, beauty, and delight. My companions would do well to stop pining and start enjoying, no? The ship that sunk and turned us all into phantoms, she was home to a sweet old tomcat, Oscar by name, who'd curl up cozy as can be on my pillow. We shared many stormy nights while I scratched his little chin and whispered stories of my youthful exploits. But I reckon cats don't stay on as ghosts after they pass, 'cause the little furball is nowhere to be seen. That, or the lucky bastard managed to survive the wreck. He was a scrappy old fellow after all. That's it, kiddo. Explore as much as you can while you've got that youthful vim and vigor about you. Life is a wonderful thing.
What a character that Ebenezer is. Preaches more passionately than a priest. Only he speaks against the heavens rather than for them. Quite curious, but I've grown fond of him and his eccentricities.
Neb, speak your piece.
I wonder if he actually
There's
does
something to
have
it,
lines.
isn't there?
It sounds like he's supposed to be preaching at this point, but he's not preaching. I wonder if it's bugged. I mean, clearly he's supposed to be preaching to
Go
these
on
guys.
then, Neb. Speak your piece. Strange.
Strange.
Strange indeed.
Strange indeed.
There's something to it, isn't there?
I think it's bugged. Alright, let's get out of this for a second. There's no way that he doesn't have any lines. They're all acting like he's speaking. Alright. Creature of earthly delights. We met a ghost called Ebenezer who is desperately trying to convince his fellow ghosts to stay here rather than seek the halls of Echo. Rather than seek the Hall of Echoes. What could be his motivation? We discovered that Ebenezer used to talk to the cat aboard the ship he was on. Perhaps the cat is still alive. So this is Unsinkable Sam. The ship was from Arata. I wonder, I can't remember what the ship name was for the Desdemona quest. I wonder if Samson was the one that was responsible for that, and it was Desdemona, Samson, and this Ebenezer fellow with Unsinkable Sam on the same ship, and he caused it all. Anyway, so clearly it seems like Ebenezer's supposed to have some kind of lines. Well, let me try to go back before I even came close to this area. Okay, let's go to here. Let's see if I see some lines. I mean, it sounds like he's supposed to have lines right there.
Go on then, Ed.
Strange indeed.
There's something to it, isn't there?
I mean, he's clearly not saying anything. I mean, what's the point of that? He's got to be preaching something. I mean, I wonder if there's like a certain spot that I need to sit at when he starts talking.
There's something to it, isn't there?
There's something. Go on then, Ed. Isn't there? Speak your piece. Strange indeed.
Here lies
Go on then, Ed.
Igniphus,
Speak your
finally
piece.
at peace with a life of terrible, terrible choices. Just awful.
Strange indeed.
I wonder if I have to reload, like, the client?
Go on then, Ed.
Strange.
Speak your piece.
Strange indeed.
Or maybe he just doesn't have lines. I mean, it seems stupid for him not to have lines.
Go on then, Ed. Speak your piece.
Okay, I guess he just doesn't have lines.
Go on then, Ed. Speak your piece.
There's something to it, isn't there?
Alright.
So, wer ist mein Papa? Denn ins Braut lebt dann dran.
Alright, let's head over to Unsinkable Sam. It just seems like that's bugged. That's all there is to it.
Is not love a wonderful thing, my friend? The greatest fortune of animals and humans alike? Oscar, you say? I haven't been called Oscar in ages. Boy, does that bring back memories. It's the name the ship's cook gave me when I was but a kitten. I remember him rewarding me with bacon every time I caught another rat. And I remember listening to a fellow called Ebenezer, who used to tell me the wildest stories. A strange bird, that one. Used to indulge in every pleasure of life like there was no tomorrow. Guess there was no tomorrow for him, come to think of it. He would talk everyone's ears off about the delights of fine dining, his fascination with new fashions, about the elation of lovemaking, and so on and so forth. To me, though, never suspecting his revelations would be stored in my mind, he'd whisper of the shadow sides of his indulgent character. Fine dining, yes, on human flesh even. New fashions, sure, even if they meant the annihilation of a species for its hides. Lovemaking, indeed. But sometimes the girls were very young and suffered delicate tortures. Some died in his special chambers, but would still be used. A strange bird, as I'm sure you'll agree. If he were a bit smaller, I might have caught him like I would a sparrow and rid the world of his hidden evils.
We talked to Unsinkable Sam, or Oscar, the ship's cap, and he told us about Ebenezer's savage past. at?
Strange. Strange.
There's something
indeed.
to it, isn't there?
Okay. You know, let's
Go on
ahead.
then, Eb. Speak your piece.
Go on then, Eb. Speak your piece.
Get him over here.
That's it, kiddo. Explore as much as you can while you've got that youthful vim and vigor about you. Life is a wonderful thing. How could you? Those are lies. It was the ultimate pleasure. Oh, how could I hang back if there were even rarer, even more exquisite elations to pursue? How can I let any morsel of satisfaction go untasted in this brief mortal coil? Surely now you understand why I could never submit myself to the judgment awaiting me at the gates of the Hall of Echoes. No. I prefer to remain here for an eternity with a few of my senses, a few of my more delectable memories, than risk being cast into hell.
Yes, isn't there?
Okay.
There's something to it, isn't there?
Strange. Strange indeed.
Strange. Strange indeed.
If he stays here, his past will haunt him forever. At the Hall of Echoes, he may find a way to make up for his terrible deeds.
Strange. Strange indeed.
Whether in the Hall of Echoes or here in Rivellon, Ebenezer will be haunted by his past. Let his sins hound him wherever he chooses.
Strange indeed.
Go on then, Eb. Speak your piece.
Letting Ebenezer escape punishment for his sins is kin to committing them yourself. Are you ready to have that on your already spotted conscience?
Strange. Strange indeed.
Go on then, Eb. Speak your piece.
Regardless of where Ebenezer spends eternity, he'll have to spend it with the knowledge of his own misdeeds. Forcing him to go to the Hall of Echoes won't change that.
Okay.
No, we'll do as I say.
Is that so? Is that what you really believe, Source Hunter? Well, forget divine judgment. I say we judge each other here and now. The better of us stays, the worse be damned.
Okay, so we get into a fight that way, and what happened? Roderick got spiritualistic. She got materialistic. Roderick. Well, I don't know what I want. Here. What does she want? She got materialistic. No, she doesn't want materialistic. He does want materialistic, I think. Yeah, so he needs to be materialistic. So let's load. So here, 8.
There's something to it, isn't there?
Materialistic. I did already choose the...
There's something to it.
I
isn't
certainly
there?
won't stop him from spending an eternity in this cemetery if he wishes. Atonement should only be offered to the truly regretful.
There's something to it, isn't there?
There's something to it, isn't there?
This monster shouldn't be afforded the luxury of escaping judgment. He granted no luxury to his victims, after all.
There's something to it, isn't there?
Ebenezer is clearly a deeply troubled man. Perhaps our compassion will help him confront his past sins rather than running from them.
Strange indeed.
Who knows what kind of mischief this sadistic soul could get into here in Rivellon? Best to send him to the afterlife, where he can cause no more harm.
You're right.
Strange indeed.
No, we'll do as I say.
Ah, you must be, like me, a fully fledged friend to experience. Ha! Leave paradise to those who lived safe and small, who never risked tipping the great scales out of their favor. To life!
Okay, so we get a reward chest. XP. We confronted Ebenezer about his past and convinced him to stay here rather than face judgment in the Hall of Echoes.
Indeed.
Strange indeed.
Strange indeed. Go on then, Eb. Speak your piece.
Go on then, Eb. Speak your piece.
Go on then, Eb. Speak your piece.
So we have how long? We have 346,009. All right, let's see if that's going to be more
Go
XP
on
than
then,
the other way around.
Speak a piece.
Save
Go
this.
on then, Eb. Speak
Go on
your
then, Eb.
piece.
Speak your piece.
Do this. We need her to win now.
There's something to it, isn't there?
Strange indeed.
There's something to it, isn't there?
Strange indeed.
There's something to it, isn't there?
Strange indeed.
All right, we'll do it your way.
Is that so? Is that what you really believe, Source Hunter? Well, forget divine judgment. I say we judge each other here and now. The better of us stays, the worse be damned.
Okay. So we confronted Ebenezer about his past and tried to convince him to go to the Hall of Echoes to face judgment. He became enraged and fought us instead. Okay. What are we gonna do with you? It looks like they are all.
The higher I grow, the harder the fall.
Why does she have to be all the way behind there?
Come forth and butcher my enemies!
Ramming speed! I'd trade my gauntlets for a hot drink.
I'm frozen. Well, that's not good. Shield. Freezing failed. You just... My armor's all screwed now. Okay. We're frozen. Alright, we're all frozen. Can we see anything here? No. Get out of this.
Meet your demise!
I must focus!
You gotta focus, dude.
Shocking touch!
You gotta focus.
This is the end! For you!
Really? Oh, you motherfucking... That is so damned annoying.
Your very blood heals me.
Your very blood heals me.
Infernal embrace!
Infernal embrace. Okay, so XP wise, we picked up significantly more, so that's definitely the way to go. Killing those guys off. Alright, so that is what we will do.
On the men. Ah.
Right. Okay, and let's save this. Okay, well maybe we'll come back and find the key to that. Let's go back here.
Here lies Igniphus, finally at peace with a life of terrible, terrible choices. Just awful. Here lies Valius the Mute, whose death was unheard of. Here lies Saoden, world-renowned fortune teller. Honestly, I had no idea. Here lies repeating Liam, R.I.P. in peace. Here lies Juan, whose lucky dice finally failed him. Here lies Cedoreth. She herself made sure her coffin was secured.
Okay, so that's that. Alright, we're gonna go ahead and end this episode here, pick up the next episode with more of the cemetery. Alright, later guys.